All right, we're back with MMA Unhinged, and today joining me is Olena Kolesnyk. Olena, good to see you again. Good to talk with you again. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. What about you?
I guess I'd have to say the same. It's been a busy day. Yeah, I just want to start off and just say welcome. It's like I said, it's been a while, so
Yeah, yeah, it is. Unfortunately, today is raining in Vegas. So if I disappear for a second, it's not because I became boring of our conversation. It's because of weather. So don't
no,
take it.
no problem, no problem. Let's jump right into it. Yeah, last time we spoke in October, you talked about your excitement about getting back into the new 2023 PFL season. What's kind of been the biggest thing you've been working on with you and your team in the off season?
I take several tournaments of jiu-jitsu. I'm improve my ground game with my coach Dennis Davis. I improved my ground game in extreme couture in the gym, where I became better and better. So we make a lot of changes and just focus, impress crowd and fans from fight to fight.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted to bring that up because leading into the next thing, you also kind of mentioned about hopefully the PFL opens up that featherweight division, and I mean you got it, and you're going to have your next fight at featherweight against Aspen Ladd. So how happy were you when they announced that that was going to be the new weight class there?
Well, I was ready for everything. I'm proud to be part of PFL. PFL, it's just my dreams. I was obsessed about. I'm still rewatch old K1 fights in Japan, whereas whereas this. I just want to say it was um, men's with a real big dick energy. They make a three fights in a one night, and every time when they go to the ring through this huge crowd, I'm thinking like, wow, one day I will be there. I don't know how I get in such type of tournament, but I'm like, it's so impressive. I'm still rewatch a lot of K1 old fights. I don't know, I'm obsessed, and I'm blessed that Ray Sefo make my dream true. He make just um, how's it say, comeback of K1 but in MMA, it's a huge tournament where all of us, all of girls have a chance from fight to fight. All you need to do just win fight, and you just need to be ready because the fight so often of the year, everyone can has a trauma, or I don't know, pregnant, whatever. We are women, we're not expectable, let's be honest. So yeah, like I'm excited to be in PFL, and I'm excited for my upcoming fight in April, and the more excited, and it will happen in Vegas, cause Las Vegas, to fight in Las Vegas for me, it's another one dream make true, make reality. Watching the huge fights in Las Vegas, so for Marvin Hagler, Duran, or for Manny Pacquiao, and they all fight in Vegas. Now me like I'm still feel myself like a small girl from 1 million town Odessa from Ukraine, take a part in the huge fight in Las Vegas with a huge name. For me, like, I'm enjoy this shit. I'm enjoy every moment, every training. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I just cannot, I cannot breathe enough of my happiness to be a part of PFL, to be a part of the huge fight upcoming, and especially it will be in Vegas, where it's huge of community of Ukrainian people, which one going to fight to support me this day. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Thanks God for everything, and I will do my best.
Like I understand that Odessa is where you're from, but kind of making Las Vegas as your new home, it almost seems like you are fighting in your home crowd, essentially.
Yeah, yeah, but still, when you feel the energy of people, who come there like with the same mentality as you are. Don't get me wrong. I love US. I love USA people, and have a lot of friends now here. But still, and the most important what motivate me for train every day, it's my fighters who nowadays in the war, who send me messages, who text me, who send me video from a Bakhmut, from a Kherson, from Ukrainian city which most attacked by Russian Federation. So, and they all tell me tell us the time, send us a link. We cannot wait for a fight. All of our praise with you, and like how I can stop, how I can I'm excited. I'm excited, and I'm sure my mm, determination, my focus, it's give a hope for my guys, for my people, not to give up and protect my country, my people, my family who is there. So God bless my guys. Glory to my guys. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to my people. I fight for them, and I will be really happy to represent my flag again in PFL in the huge promotion. I'm obsessed about PFL. I love PFL, and I don't know, this is for me the best organization of MMA for me personally.
Excellent. Before I go any further into your upcoming fight, I gotta ask. Last time we spoke, you talked about one of your friends fighting in Canada. Did you get a chance to go to Canada, and what did you think?
Unfortunately, Christoph fight without me, but he got a belt. Bonjour, ça va, Christophe? Yeah, it's my friend, and we met together in Thailand. He now in Vancouver, and I'm waiting for him to come to Las Vegas and train with me. He is great jiu-jitsu master. He is great fighter, and finally he can have opportunity to show his fights. Sometimes you can be a great fighter, great technique, great determination, great focus, but with the wrong people around you, nothing move on. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes in this game, really important, who you surround yourself. You can work so hard, but you can stuck in the same position for the years. Yes, this is actually what happened with me. I wasn't with the fight 2 years, and then came back in 2021, then 2022, and nowadays what 2023, and I'm in action, and God, thanks God for everything. I pray God every day. I'm blessed to fight, and this is part of me. This is part of my soul. I don't love anything else. I like fighting. I like make fights. I want to be the best. I want to be the champion. I want to be not only champion. I'm already champ. I want to be the pro champion in a pro MMA. I want to have this belt of PFL. This is my main focus, my main dream, my main goal. This is what I think about before I go to sleep. This is what I think about when I wake up in the early morning. So it is what it is. Keep your eye on 7 April.
Yeah, and I want to talk about that fight. So Aspen Ladd, your opponent, it would it would appear that she has been having a really rough go, having a lot of canceled fights, missing weight, maybe having some health issues. I don't correct me if I'm wrong. But it would appear that maybe I would imagine she would be coming out possibly just guns blazing. Do you feel like that's something that you expect to see from her? Maybe she's gonna set a high pace fight?
Personally, myself, I not expect anything from her. I expect to improve my skills from the last year and became more spectacular and became more interesting for the crowd and for my fans for MMA world. And as you know, my fights always is kill or be killed. So for me, these girls have no names. I don't give a fuck who they step against me in the octagon, even if it will be my relatives. As soon as cage close, you against the wildest fucking wolf if you ever see in your life. So for me personally, it's just one new target which I need to go through. I work really hard. I focus on this fight. God with me, my people with me. I'll do my best.
And how do you see yourself winning against Aspen Ladd?
How I see my I just want to answer the simple the simple answer. I see myself winning against Aspen Ladd. So that's all.
Fair enough, fair enough. And I mean, like you previously talked about, like your desire to be champ this season. How would you, I guess, how would you spend that $1 million, and how would that change your life?
Well, uh, A huge applause to my ex-manager who made me the last payment fighter of the whole season of the last year. But anyways, after each salary, I send some money to my family and send some money to my fighters, to my soldiers in the war. So I'm sure. I don't like to speak about money which I don't have in my pocket, but I have a lot of plans, and my country needs a lot of support after be ruined. So I know I have a good way to help and invest this money to save some people's lives.
And in regards to that, being just the first PFL Ukrainian champ, I mean, given everything that's back home, I mean, what would that mean to you personally?
For me, it's mean a lot. I pray every day, besides to get win the belt, that this fucking war will stop. As soon as it stops, I dream about it. So now PFL in Europe, and I'm grateful about it. And honestly, I wish some girl from Ukraine take part in the Europe PFL, but unfortunately, a lot of girls who was fighters now then in other different city, not in Ukraine, they out of shape because we all wasn't ready for this war. So my goal to get this belt and the war finish and bring PFL and show PFL how beautiful my country is, how amazing people are there, how we love to celebrate, how we support sport, how beautiful nature in my country. So it will be great. It will be great to bring PFL to my country and show who we are, Ukrainian people.
And I would just want your thoughts about the Challenger Series. Have you had a chance to watch any of those fights? And what do you think about the whole idea about fighting for a PFL contract?
I personally not watch none of them. I mean, I watch one of girl. We train together, but only because I know her. I personally not huge fan of watching fight before my fight, because I'm totally focused on my goal. Nothing else, nothing other fights. Not like, what's funny? Let me tell you one story about how much I focused. Meanwhile, when people watch UFC last Saturday, it's a huge fights. Like an Saturday before, I make jiu-jitsu tournament, and another Saturday I make huge run in mountains. So meanwhile, you're watching other fights. I don't want to sit in the crowd and watch other fights. I hate this shit. I want to be in the cage. I want to be the champion. I don't give a fuck about other fights. I don't give a fuck about other girls. I want to be a champion, and I just want to focus and watch only my fights. As soon as I step in the cage, the the fight is come. This is the main fight in my focus, in my mind. Anything else is not important.
And what can the fans expect from Olena Kolesnyk this season?
You can expect more aggressive, more focus, more mean dog. You know what's funny? Recently, uh, I'm usually like go in the gym and I wear like more men's clothes because it's easier and you have a lot of like 3-4 training in a day. And recently I come in the gym and dress, and one girl, she never seen me in dress. She said, "Oh, I always think that you are a mean bitch." I'm said, "Keep going thinking about it. I'm not here to making any friends." But yeah, sometimes in regular life I look totally different. So yeah, mean, aggressive, blood. You will see a lot of aggression in this fight.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure the fans are looking to this fight with you in Aspen Ladd. Good luck on April, and we'll talk to you again soon. All right. Thank you again for taking the time.
Thank you. Appreciate. Bye bye. Have a good day.
All right. You too.